Hey friends, Sleepy here, and welcome to a brand new episode in my weekly gaming playlist series. Another Friday here, so it's time for us to do an overview and talk about the games I played this week. Would love to hear your guys' thoughts, so feel free to share me. Let me know if there was something you liked about the games, or maybe there's something you didn't like that I shared with you today. I always enjoy hearing about the games you guys are playing, as that gives me ideas and new games to check out. And if you guys have recommendations on a title you think I might enjoy playing, let me know. You guys have suggested some really good games since I started this series back in 2019, and I've got a pretty decent sized list of games to play if I own them, or eventually buy and add to my collection, so please keep those up. This week I got one game to share with you guys, and it's a game that I have not played, the original version at least, in a very long time. I saw this on the shelf and I was like, you know, it'd be really cool to play that because I love that old classic game. And this is Rogue Trooper Redux. So this is the remastered version of the old Rogue Trooper game that was released for original Xbox and PlayStation 2. Absolutely loved it. I actually beat it on both PlayStation 2 and the original Xbox back in the day. It's a really cool third-person shooter. Really awesome game. So I'll read you guys from the back. So Rogue is back. You are the last genetic infantryman, bred for war and betrayed by your superiors. You stalk the battlefields of New Earth, carrying the sentient biochips of 3 fallen comrades. Your mission, revenge. A pioneering tactical shooter and landmark comic book adaptation, Rogue Trooper is back, remastered and revitalized for a new generation. It was a BAFTA-nominated story, enhanced visuals and new features, acclaimed third-person action. Really cool game. It was really awesome to see how much the graphics had improved from the old PS2 and original Xbox days. I actually have my original Xbox copy here as well, just to read the back from there, because it has a little bit more details on the original copies than the remastered one. On the surface of the war-torn New Earth. So this game takes place on New Earth, and the New Earth is trapped between 2 suns and a black hole, and there's a huge war going on between 2 groups, the Northerners and the Southerners, and the Southerners call the Northerners Norts for short, and your character is this blue genetic infantryman who was specially created to be able to live and sustain themselves on the planet, which has been polluted from wars and stuff, and they're pretty much immune to all diseases, they're immune to all forms of poison and the atmosphere. Regular humans have special cities they live in that are sealed off from the rest of the world, but when they go out into the actual world itself, they have to wear special suits that allow them to breathe, because without it, they would die if they were exposed to the chemicals and the toxic air and stuff. And so your guy is a super soldier, and that's where you play as. A man who knows no allegiance but his own mission of revenge against a treacherous enemy. He is the ultimate soldier, the last survivor of the massacred genetic infantry, the Rogue Trooper. Wreak revenge your way. Employ a tactical, ruthless combination of stealth and all-out action in wide-open environments. High-intensity action. Use quick thinking and next-generation intelligent weaponry to execute your vendetta. Experience the future of war. See the intense hell of conflict like never before through merciless expert eyes. And then there was also a 4-player multiplayer that you were able to play on it. So let's check out some Rogue Trooper Redux. Alright guys, we're playing Rogue Trooper Redux. Now this is a really cool third-person shooter. Now this is a remastered version of an old original Xbox and PlayStation 2 game. Now I actually played and beat it on both the PS2 and original Xbox back in the day. Absolutely loved it. Just a really fun third-person shooter. And it was really cool when I found out that they had a remastered version released for Xbox One and PS4. I bought it for Xbox One, and I meant to play it, and then it just got shelved, and I just kind of forgot it for many years. And I saw it on the shelf this week, and I was like, you know, I haven't played this game in years. I really enjoyed it. Should definitely crack it out here and play it. And so I've been checking it out this week, and I've really been having fun. Now what I love is it has updated visuals, graphics, and performance and stuff, but it still retains the original gameplay and all the quirks and goofiness and stuff that was in the original versions. I'm glad that they didn't change anything because that would take away the charm of the original game and how it plays. You know, when they do a remake of games, sometimes they completely change the game and it no longer feels or plays like the original one. I'm glad that they just did a remastered version of it here. Now, the basic story is this game takes place on New Earth, and you're caught between two gravitational pull of two suns and a black hole, and there's these northerners and southerners that are fighting each other in a civil war, and southerners call them Norts for short, but they're northerners, and the Earth is completely polluted and damaged, and so the only way for humans to survive is they have to live in protected cities, and when they go out to the cities they have to have special suits. Well, the southerners create these genetic super soldiers that are blue, and they're able to go out into the environments and not be affected by it, and they're pretty much immune to all diseases and viruses and bugs and radiation, that kind of thing, and they're super soldiers fighting with the Norts. Well, your character is named Rogue, and during a mission you guys are actually betrayed by one of your commanders to the Norts, and that's where the whole game takes place. So let's check it out here. And I'm just going to replay the original mission one so you guys get a little look at the story and the gameplay. So they call you guys genetic infantrymen, or GIs. That's what your character is. The normal humans you'll run into the game have to wear those biosuits to protect them, otherwise they would die from exposure. But since you're genetically enhanced, your character doesn't have to wear any suits or anything. And I love it has all the classic cutscenes as well in this.
This is it. This is what we're created for.
Can't wait to get down there. The Norts would know what hit them.
Just remember, guys, this isn't another training run. Let's watch each other's backs down there.
What do you say, Rogue?
Let's be careful down there. We were bred to survive on New Earth, but that doesn't make us invulnerable. Good luck. I'll see you on the battlefield.
game does look good here on my 4K TV, playing this on my Series X.
Welcome to Unit 22840. Report in and confirm safe deployment.
So if you played games like Brute Force, you'll feel right at home with it. You can hold the left trigger to zoom in. You can also hit the right stick to go into a sniper mode and use a sniper weapon. Now, as you play through the game, you'll unlock new weapons and abilities.
Yeah, I'm down. Some party, huh?
Unit 228.
Over here!
And you do have to be careful because you can kill your allies with these, so be careful with who you're shooting. There is friendly fire. You also can get into cover in this game too, which was cool at the time.
Rope probes! Rope! We're cut off! Solid blue! GI in trouble! I am slow, Rogue. Too damn slow.
Don't worry, you'll get another chance. We're genetic infantry. Even when we're dead, we don't escape from war.
Seconds, Rogue. Install me into my rifle before my biochip expires.
You okay?
Other than being dead, you mean? Come on, let's go find some Nords.
So this tells you that all the genetic soldiers have a biochip that keeps track, that has their personality and memories and life, and everything is stored in this chip. So if like one of those genetic infantry die, you have 60 seconds to take it out and put it into an equipment, and then it will save them. And then what's cool is they can actually then take that biochip and put it in a new body, and they'd be reborn as a soldier again. So as you play through the game, you actually have 3 comrades that you get put into your equipment, and then they enhance it and also will talk to you as you play the game. Some funny deaths in the game. And you'll find a variety of weapons like that, some mounted guns and stuff that you can get into. and use to fight off various vehicles and enemy vehicles and weapons and stuff like that, which is really sweet. You also can control these AA guns as well to take out enemy aircraft.
That GI looks familiar.
And then your guy does have auto heal, but you also have to use health packs. So this game does not have just regenerative health only, as was the norm back in the 6th gen days. Got a new buddy here.
Damn this one. Let's go kill some Nords.
Conference reported in sector 040.
Incoming.
And he will auto reload your gun for you, so you don't have to really worry about reloading in this game.
Nords.
We make a good team.
And then you do have ammo, obviously, in the game, but you do have a pistol with unlimited ammo if you need to. But I never really ran into a problem playing this game back in the day with running out of ammo, because you will find it throughout the game.
Remember your training.
We're out of ammo. So I'll pause it for a minute and then show you guys what it's like using one of the AA guns. Alright, now we made to it.
Take out that attack hopper. Nice work. Let's go.
So I just wanted to give you guys a little taste of the game. If you've never played the original one on the original Xbox or PlayStation 2, highly recommend checking out the Redux version. It's very cheap to get on PS4 and Xbox One, and it's just a really fun blast from the past. Great third-person shooter that I highly recommend you guys check out. Hope you guys enjoyed that look at Rogue Trooper Redux. I'm about halfway through the story and really been enjoying it. Now in the gameplay clip, I did not mention how the inventory system works as far as like ammo and weapons and upgrades and stuff go. When you're playing, you are able to find salvage that's spread out around the maps in the various levels. You actually hear an audio cue to let you know where it is. But also when you kill enemies, you can also get scrap from them. Then in turn, you use that scrap to buy ammo, to unlock upgrades for your weapons, and also like grenades and things like that. So it's just really cool concept for getting ammo and stuff for your character and getting the resources you need. And as you progress through the game, you'll unlock new abilities, you'll unlock new weapons, and it's just a really fun game. And it's definitely one that I suggest you should check out. If you've never played the Rogue Trooper on the original Xbox or PS2, I definitely recommend checking out Redux. If you have already beat it, it's just really fun to go back and play it again. What's cool too is that this was actually from that old 2000 AD British science comic magazine. And it's actually from the same comics thing that where Judge Dredd was from, which is really cool. Now, there is a whole comic book series for Rogue Trooper, but I never got into reading it. I had just really enjoyed the game that was released for Xbox and PS2. I know there are some other games that were released as well, I think for like the computer or possibly other older consoles, but I never played those. I just played the original Xbox version here, but I highly recommend you guys check out Rogue Trooper. Redux, a really cool remaster of this old classic title. It's really fun. It's not a super long game. You can probably beat it. I'd say in about, an average person would probably beat it in about 10 to 12 hours, depending on how skilled you are, and if you like search through the levels. Like I'm always searching the levels looking for those extra salvage points that are laid around, and sometimes I will do stealth where I'll sneak through and try to kill enemies and not just always go guns blazing. But you can play it in different ways you want. It's just up to you. But it's a really fun, enjoyable experience. If you like third-person shooters, definitely check out Rogue Trooper Redux. If you guys have played it before, let me know your thoughts on it. I'd love to hear about the games you guys are playing. And if you have a recommendation on a game you think I might enjoy, let me know. I'm always looking for new games to play. I want to thank you guys for watching. Take care. You guys have an amazing day. And Sleepy will see you next time.